Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing today? I'm sitting here in the RV because it's really hot outside, but I did say I'd do a video every week. Today's Wednesday. Do the video today. I'm going to try to put it out on Friday, and that's going to be my MO till I see if it works or not. We hit 99 subscribers the other day, and I want to welcome everybody to the channel. Hey y'all. I appreciate all the well wishes and the thumbs ups and the subscriptions and all that stuff. So if you like this video, make sure you do the old thumbs up thing and all that BS that YouTube wants me to say. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take a walk through the garden, or the gardens, there's two of them, and show you where we're at. Most of you have seen it in one phase or another. Some things are coming up now, and we've made a couple of changes to try to help them in this heat we're having. So come on with me. We're going to go outside and take a look around. Thanks, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are at the upper garden. Yeah, my gate is falling apart. I'll have to work on that and redo. It drags around and it doesn't work very good. So the first thing you're going to notice, we put up a shade tarp. Pretty large one. Wasn't too awfully expensive. If I get a chance, I'll see if I can find the one I bought and put in a link in case any of you want shade cloth. This is 50% shade. I'm going to show you here. I don't like the separation of the grommets. I think they should be closer together. What I do like, if you look at this, most of these shade cloths have two lines of sewing, and look at how many is on this one. And most of the time they just have the two. I just said that. Like that shade cloth over there, and it is just getting destroyed by the wind. All right, so we're gonna go over here. Oh, look, there's a little lizard. This stuff is all going to seed on purpose. I don't remember the names of all these plants that she did that too. Got some marigolds, and anyway, half of the battle is getting seeds. What we want is we want seeds that are going to be acclimated to this area. Here's some onions, and she's got some tomatoes and some sunflower seeds. This is all pretty much the same in here. The big thing here was the shade cloth. Here's some of our compost. We're getting that from Sholo. Here's my compost bin with our old foodstuffs. That plant over there wasn't supposed to die. I think I need to paint these white. They're absorbing too much heat, getting too hot, making the soil too hot. There's some lavender. Look at my garlic. I think my garlic's doing pretty good. And if you look, I'm starting to see some dead leaves, and that means that I'll be harvesting pretty soon. I felt down in there and it felt like we had quite a bit of a good growth on the bulbs. So this grape is growing really well. It's obviously not planted here. It's going to go probably down below. We're just trying to protect it from the mice and rabbits. Here's our apple tree. You see we coated the excuse me, the base so that it wouldn't burn. No idea what some of this stuff is, but several asked to see our garden, see how it's going, considering where we live out here in the desert. I think things are doing really well. Look over here, and we've got potatoes growing. They're even doing well so far this year. So that's the upper garden. We still haven't done any real cobbing to this fence, but we will. Once it's cobbed, we'll have a lot less problems with things getting into our food supply. All right, I'm going to change clips at the lower garden so I don't waste your time while I'm walking. Be right back. Okay, so here we are at the lower garden. I've done some things different. Most of the time you see rows. I've kind of touched on what I'm doing here a couple of times. I'm going to try to explain it again and help people understand what I'm doing. Here's my sunchokes. I've got them covered because of the rabbits. Show you what the rabbits are doing right here. I ate that. Can you see that? And that's not good. Okay, these are Jerusalem artichokes, and that is really hard on them. Here's some corn. I've got several different kinds of corn in here. They're going to end up what's called land raced. This is a corn that was growing here in Concho for the last 50 years. I'm not sure what kind. And this one's also corn. Now, yesterday I planted beans, and you want to wait on the beans until your corn is about 6 inches high so that they don't just pull the corn stalks down. These are a little low. We'll see that how that goes. This one's doing really good. Not the best. I'll show you the best in a minute. But you see these circles instead of rows. Some more corn. This over here is amaranth, although there's nothing in it. I'm still watering, but I think the birds came in and ate every single stinking seed. Anyway, the Africans near the Sahara, they started doing a thing called demi-lunas or semi-circles. The upper half would be open so that when the washes run, like this wash, it would come down and it would fill this one. And then you see here, if it gets past this one here, that over here it would fill this one. And they do this offset circle thing going downhill so that the water will go in there. And I know you're going to say, well, this is just going to flood. And it might. It's not going to kill the plants, though. What it does is I'm in the desert, and all this water runs off. And that's why you see the raging washes on TV. What this does is it captures the water up to a point, and then it's going to sink straight down. And that's where the roots are. And it's going to hold the water in this particular area a lot longer. And consequently, I save water that way from my big tank, which you can see over here. There's my big tank. It's almost empty. It's going to be time to go to town and fill the water. These aren't doing great right now. We'll see how they turn out. These are doing okay. They are sorghum, and that's how I'm going to provide syrup for the house. Okay, New clip. I ran out of space on my phone, so I had to delete some files. So these are also sunchokes here, and they were covered. You can see this one here is the one that got ate. You can also see that I've got my fence almost up. Each corner, instead of doing a big post, I used some pallets to strengthen it overall, and then I'll run barbed wire or field fencing or whatever. I've got some field fencing down there. See if you can see that. Yeah. I just haven't attached it yet. And there's going to be a gate over there. And there's going to be a gate over here. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about on these, as soon as I find my way to the shade over here, is that the Three Sisters method of planting. So not only do I have these water collection basins now, kind of like craters of the moon if you look out, but I dug a hole in 4 places in each one, dumped a bunch of seeds in, and instead of the traditional 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch depth that you do corn, whatever it says, they are 6 to 8 inches down. They have to fight all the way to the surface, which is going to strengthen them. The root system is already established, and it's established 8 inches down, and that protects it from the wind knocking it over, and we get a lot of wind here. Now, I chose this location because these trees help, but they could still knock over. Then the next thing you do is, once they get about 6 inches tall, I think I mentioned this already, is you plant beans. Well, we did that yesterday. These beans will crawl up the stalk and use it for a pseudo lattice, and it will help also to hold up the corn stalks in the wind. Another interesting thing is that corn is nitrogen hungry. Beans are nitrogen fixers, and so it's a symbiotic relationship to where they will help each other. And then the third thing, you notice I don't have a whole lot of ground cover other than some weeds there I didn't get. Once the beans come up in about a week, then I will plant pumpkin or some other kind of squash. And the squash will wrap its way around the entire thing and give us the ground cover we need to help hold the water in. Thus the Three Sisters method of planting. So that's where we're at on the garden. I hope that I didn't bore anybody. I hope that you understand. Please comment below. It helps my algorithm. Oh, one more thing. We're at 99 subscribers, which I mentioned. We're going to hit 100, and then we're going to pick somebody, and we're going to send them a homestead gift from Back to Homesteading Off-Grid. Leave me a comment what you think about my garden, or our garden, and hit that subscribe button. Somebody's going to get some goodies. Thanks for watching.